It took me somewhat about 2 hours to edit first drafts of two videos. I was editing simultaneously, so it looks like this. This is video number 1. This is video number 2. Each of these videos is around 15 minutes, but I'm gonna trim them down way more than they are now. And the reason that I was editing them simultaneously is because I was filming them simultaneously. So the easiest way to do this for me was to open the clip and decide in which timeline do I put it. So open first clip, I see it's in English, put it there. Open second clip, I see it's B-roll, put it in both, and so on until I finished. And that's something that I'm quite satisfied with, because at that time I was also editing audio and trimming down transitions. So I think that that's a good timing for that. Now I need to cut them down below 10 minutes, both of them, to add music, and they're basically ready. So let's see if I can do that before 10 o'clock, which I doubt. If I can do it before 10 o'clock, I can take a bus. If I can do it only until 11 o'clock, I need to take taxi. So let's see. One log is trimmed down at around 10 minutes. So that's okay. I don't think that anything irrelevant is left inside. So now it's time to add colors and music and graphics. One run. Bye. So one video is up and I'm off to school, and I'm terribly late. 11:20. I have 80 minutes to reach Wenzhou, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna make it. So yesterday I had second thoughts about filming 2 videos a day, and I'm just gonna pop them here. And at moments I feel like quitting, like that's a bad idea, because I spend the entire morning and some part of afternoon editing one film, and now I feel like high pressure before I edit the second one. That's why I took taxi to work, although it's cheaper to take the bus, but I'll save a lot of time. And I think that the reason that I feel like quitting is because it just feels uncomfortable. But knowing that the only way you can grow is by doing something uncomfortable, then I need to stick. I need to push through these very difficult moments, these couple of days when it's gonna feel very difficult because all this pressure, and until I get into a good routine. But after that, I think it will pay off. It must pay off. And I had the same feeling once. Every time I tried to change my diet, like when I was first going to keto, my body and my mind was resisting, like, oh, that's not worth you. Why don't you eat whatever you want to eat? It's not worth. But it was about the health. And right now, my body and my mind feels more comfortable when I do less work. But I know objectively that there is still room for some more work, and objectively I should do the best I can just to keep working and start earning as soon as possible, because our departure date is approaching, and I don't want to do any teaching jobs, any bullshit jobs whatsoever not in the future, not ever in my life. So it's odd that I feel this resistance, but I just need to push through it in the next couple of days. It won't be easy, but I think I can push through it. And right now I'm having them again. So like some time ago, I started learning Chinese. and I learned it for like 2 or 3 months in a row. I got on some, let's say, 4-year-old person, child level, or a drunk people level, because yesterday I was perfectly fine conversing with some drunk people sharing a cab with me. And what happened then is that it was going pretty well, and I figured out, why don't I add just a language or two more? So I added German and Russian, and then I just burned out, and I decided to quit everything, and I haven't touched any languages ever since September. And I'm honestly afraid that something like that is going to happen with YouTube, and I don't want it to happen. Man, this shot is just awful. So I came 1 hour early. That's a unexpected turn of events. Hello, Gemma. I'll be here. So I was thinking about what I said in the car today and yesterday, and my second thought conclusion is following. There are people who can play 30 chess games simultaneously. Why shouldn't I be able to make 2 stories simultaneously? So my mother used to say, those who want can find a way, and those who don't want, they find excuse. So let's find a way to do 2 videos a day. I still have like 30 minutes to work on the video.
In a shopping cart, please. Chocolate is cheap.
So this is how you render your movies on a projector. God, I wish I have one of these. Now it's even better. Just no focus, but who cares? Look at that. Amazing. The internet is so slow here that I won't even bother uploading from here, but I just want to see it on a big screen. Well, why not? Man, I look way better on 28mm than on 17. But you want to keep it wide, you keep it wide.
Finally, tip number 9. After you render, you watch it again, because
the irony is I just found a mistake here. It says Redner except of render, so I have to Redner again. So I'm rendering this video for the second time, and I can't explain how pleasing this is once you accomplish something like rendering 2 videos one day and you were doubting the entire day, that whether you will manage to do that or not, whether it's worth it or not. Trust me, once you finish your work, it's worth it. What you feel inside, it's just relaxing. Just like, yeah. Don't know how to express myself, but trust me, once you do it, you'll know what I'm saying. I just remembered, like somewhere around 10, 11 years ago, when I had probably my first long form video that I made. It was a college assignment, and university gave me a camera, and I was filming an entire day in the school. My colleague, my friend, she was teaching different subjects, and so my assignment was to shoot everything and to edit and make like a short documentary. I shot everything on camcorder, didn't have microphones or anything, very shaky, had no idea what I was doing. It took me like 24 hours to edit. I did everything in one sitting because I was so eager to finish that, so pumped. I was very excited about video. And then what happened is I was editing in Sony Vegas. Don't remember what version of Sony Vegas it was, but it's not even important. So I pressed render, and it rendered for 48 hours. And after 48 hours, we played the video, and my friend comes here and look, you have a spelling mistake, like on the first screen, spelling mistake. Man, that was horrible. I just missed my end. So we came a long way. Now I render in 4 minutes, and I complain that I have to render twice. Imagine that, 48 hours to render a 45-minute video.
3点40马上只要进去。
是瑞安吗？